Hello, everybody. This is Kathleen. I'm back. Looking to see if anybody else is coming to the room. Okay. Oh, I've been baking. It's getting warm in here. Got the oven on still. The oven's acting up, and it decided to stop heating up. So my sandwich there. Hopefully the cat won't bother it. Oh, I hope everybody's having a good day. Hi, Cheryl. I just saw you come in. I'm clicking people as they come in to put them on the list, letting people come into the room. I'm sorry I haven't been here, as you guys both, as you guys, both of you know, and the rest of the audience coming in as they trickle in. I had been in the hospital March, April, got out at the end of April, beginning of May, or something like that. I spent 4 weeks in the hospital anyways. I had surgery. I had 3 surgeries, actually. 1 surgery led to 2 more surgeries. And I had gotten a very, very, very bad double staph infection and sepsis. And they had to do emergency surgery and do tissue evacuation. And it was a form of staph that eats the tissue. Luckily, it wasn't where the surgery was. It was on the dermis where the incisions were. I had 3 out of 4 of the incisions get really super infected, and all 3 of them had to be surgically repaired. I had a wound vac on for 6 weeks. Got the wound vac off, so I'm apparatus free except for my insulin pump. So I'm feeling better. I've been sleeping a lot still. It's going to happen. And but I'm doing good. Hey, Vivian. Nice to join me. I'm adding people as I go along, but I'm doing really good. I've been sleeping off and on a lot. I think that's not to be expected. They said it would be anywhere from 12 to 18 months for all my surgery to heal. But the wounds have closed up now because they left all the wounds open, and that's part of the reason why I had that wound vac. And my gosh, that thing is a miracle worker on healing. It keeps all the microorganisms out of the wound and keeps it clean and allows the tissue to heal from the inside out. And so it looks like I'm not going to have tremendous scars. I was afraid it was going to look like I'd been in a big knife fight or something, but my bikini days are over anyways. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I didn't wear them when I was young, so I don't know why I'd wear them now. But yeah, I'm doing really good. I've lost over 50 pounds. As you can see, I'm a little narrow here, a little raw boned. Sorry about all my clothes are getting too big on me, and yeah, I don't have money in the budget to shop. So I need to get my sewing machine out and take a few things in. But yeah, I'm doing good though. And got my rose quartz here with me, my labyrinth. Got all my stones around me. And kitten's sleeping. No, I just moved. He was sleeping in the background here. So everything's doing good. I did have my postcards, but I guess yeah, here they are. My desk a mess. I'm very disorganized. My buzzer's gonna go off in about 18 minutes, and I'm making Dutch apple bread. If you guys were in Brenda's room, you saw that I'm making Dutch apple bread. Made a double batch because mine are still coming on Monday. She's still, I think we're on our last week now. But I thought I'd give her a love of that. And I had some fresh figs, so I chopped up some figs and threw in with that. So I'm just waiting for that to set up because my oven only got to 220 and buzzer went off and I went to pull it out and it was still all liquidy. Sorry, I'm knocking my mic over here. I did pull a postcard from Spirit for everybody, so I will read that first off for the its topic is be fearless. I like that. He says, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times when you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you're comfortable being the generous and being the giver, the healer, the the rescuer. In the art of living, sometimes we overlook the importance of skills, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing ourselves or trying to deny vulnerability or being an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you. I know I am. It's hard for me to ask. Do you need this? Do you need this or that in your exchange with others? Are you doing good in the world? Let the world give back and support you. And then you can give up. And the old story is that you have convinced you to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so much. So I like that. That's interesting. I have never pulled that card. It always still surprises me. I've had this deck for several years and I still have not read every card during the readings. Well, as long as the room is small, I'm going to do 5 card readings as the room fills up. I'm going to drop down to 3 card readings because I get very exhausted still. And 2 weeks ago when I did readings, I actually ended up taking about a 3-hour nap afterwards because it really did drain me. Hey, Tony, let me add you to my list. But let's see what deck do we want to use. So I'll watch people coming in and oh, I know. I've been thinking about you too. I need to give you a call after the show, Tony. We need to catch up. Where do I start? People. I'll have to bounce back and forth. I do have my YouTube up. So far, I have on the list all 4 of you: JR, Cheryl, Viviana, and Tony. And I'll put people in. And I will put Trend Zone in if he makes it into the room because last couple times he's made it in right at the end of the show. And I didn't get readings in for him. So I'm just putting it out there. Manages to come in while I'm live. You can go take a nap. First up, we're going to read for JR. You do feel free to donate to the channel to help support, help me pay my medical bills. And they're starting to come in now. So far, they're not too bad. But how that goes. Okay, JR. Okay, a 5-card reading for JR. The underlying card of the reading is the Emperor. This is your strength, JR. You're coming into the reading with the 8 of Wands, so things are going to be moving very swiftly for you right now as you move through this cycle. And that's followed by, I usually pick up the cards. I'm like, Sam, so out of the swing of this, I've got a glare on my screen. Let's see if I can shift that out a little bit. I'll scoot over. Okay. That's a window behind me. There's nothing I can do about that. Eight of Wands. You're moving into the energy of a Five of Wands. So there's a little bit of struggle. This could be within the family. This could be, it's a fire energy. It's an action energy. So it's something that's going on right now that's causing you a little bit of struggle, a little bit of friction. In the center of the reading, I get the Eight of Swords. You've got yourself bound up with that energy. You need to let that go. Know that this is just an obstacle in your way, and that you need to let that go, and you'll be able to move forward because you're going to be moving forward swiftly. You do have the Six of Pentacles, the generosity card. So somebody may be being charitable to you, towards you, or you may be giving charity out there as well. But there will be people around you that will help you out in your situation. So, talk to people around you. I feel like somebody's going to come in and they're going to give you a really good advice of how to move through a problem that you're having. So, talk to your loved ones or your friends, associates about what's going on, what's bothering you, and they will help you find that solution. You have the Two of Wands. You have opportunity and decision to make. You're looking overseas for this. But those opportunities are going to come towards you, and you will have decisions to make. Let's see where this is going, because I'm curious, because you're the Emperor. You're in power of your environment. So you have that strength. Yes, you're going to find your truth in this matter. With the Ace of Swords. So that's good. And you've got the stars coming at you. So, and the stars are very positive cards. So your wishes will come through. Things will work out. Just be, chin up, be positive. Whatever it is that you're struggling with right now, whatever obstacles are in your way, you will find good resolution. You'll find the truth in the matter, and your wishes will be fulfilled in that process. You are not doing this alone. You are doing this in partnership with the Two of Cups. If this is a conflict with another person, you will be moving in partnership with this. This will be something that will be very resolvable. There you are, Trend Zone. I was just announcing that when you come in the room, I was going to make sure I get you read this week, because the last couple times you came in really late. Let me add you to my list really quick, Trend Zone. And Snow Wolf, I see you there. Hi, Snow Wolf. I got your messages. I haven't had a chance to open them. Okay. Anyways, it's looking good for you, JR. You're going to get through this moment of trouble, and then you're good to go. Like I said, reach out to people that you trust, you love. They're going to help you find some resolution that's coming in, and that things are going to be moving in a very positive light. You're going to be living in your truth. You're going to be working in partnerships, and your dreams are going to come true. You're strong. You're the Emperor. So I like that. And you will send your food shop off to the local produce market while you stay here and push your things. Isn't that interesting? I have three cards from a different deck that popped into this reading. That's funny. Okay. I just shuffled all these cards and I don't know how that happened. There's tuna in there, honey. I think it's important to kind of be inspired to really show. I'm on the wrong page here. I think that's kind of the way it's goes too. So as long as it goes, it's great ingredients, things that are fresh, beautiful. Stop it. Next up is Cheryl. know why my alarm keeps going off.
I don't think it's a good idea to do Puerto Rican food. It's like playing someone else's game. You know, it's like playing your game.
Maybe like a pineapple. So kind of interesting because I know Latin food, I know Latin flavors, and I'm confident enough in myself that the people who are from Puerto Rico who are going to try my food are really going to enjoy it.
What's that? A blockage. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Cheryl. Change decks here.
And then usually they get it kiss. Kiss.
You're going to turn this off, or you want me to do it?
What?
You fix it.
No, I'll do it. I've got it on my phone. I need to make sure it's good. The oven's acting up again. Okay, the underlying card of the reading is the Chariot. You're coming into this reading, Cheryl, with the Strength card. So, yeah, you have the strength and you have something to celebrate. So that's wonderful. So something positive happening in your life that's going to bring you celebration. And right in the center of the reading, I have the Ten of Swords. You're going to feel like there's some kind of an obstacle, like somebody's backstabbed you or something. Just be aware of people around your atmosphere that may be targeting you a little bit, because I'm not feeling like you're feeling down. I feel like that there's just maybe somebody in the atmosphere that's maybe a little jealous around you. And just be aware of that energy. Don't let it get you down, because it's followed by the Ace of Wands. That's that fire energy. That's positive. That's that strength and knowledge and truth in your intuition, in your fire energy. That's an action card where you're just moving forward and you're being strong in this. You are the Queen of Wands. I get the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. So you're precise. You stand in your truth. You don't take guff from people. So you know, as you feel this energy around you, this negative energy around you, where somebody might be jealous of you, or you know, wanting to stab you in the back a little bit, stand in your truth. Stand in your strength. You have great intuition, so you'll see that coming, and you'll be able to avoid it and divert it. And you know, you don't take the guff from people, so you know, stand in that energy. Like I said, you have that charity card moving you forward, so you're taking action in things right now, and you're moving swiftly through it. And you've got this. You're on your current path, because I have the Wheel of Fortune moving you into the future. So you are on your current path. You're going to be starting, you have an ending coming up and new beginnings. So that's great. That's always nice. And you have Justice. This is my Justice card. No, this is my Knight of Wands. I always mix it up because of the scale of justice here with the Knight, which is significant, because as you're moving through this Knight of Swords energy, and I'm mixing my swords and my wands up today. As you're moving in this Knight of Swords, you're taking charge, you're moving forward in your truth, but you're also finding that justice in it. You're not moving unjustly. And yeah, the energy looks really good for you. Just watch your environment a little bit for somebody that might be jealous, or um, in your atmosphere. But I feel like, you know, you've got control of this. You're going to move forward very positively and take charge and not put up with any guff. So, like the cards. I know I went grocery shopping for the first time the other day. What I usually spend about $120 on cost me $188. I could not believe it. I only bought 3 packages of meat. And I have a tendency because I used to work in grocery stores when I was younger. Um, I tend to buy the manager specials, and I shop at Winco. My local Winco puts a lot of manager specials on the last week of the month because they're clearing out the food, the better cuts of meat. And this is a trick grocery stores do. It's terrible, but they do it before food stamps are issued. The SNAP programs are issued, and they put the lesser cuts of meat out. So they will put a lot of the better cuts of meat on sale on the manager specials, which are usually around half off. So I managed to pick up some pretty good deals on that. But
So now there's one guy sitting in the kitchen overnight.
yeah, I saw that the U.S. dollars are being devalued, and like I said, mostly I'm a vegetarian. In the most part, I'm actually starting to eat some meat since I've had my stomach surgery and repair. I'm knocking my mic over. It's in my way. Try to move my sandwich. As I because I was in the hospital so long, my husband was fending for himself, and he's been doing most of his own cooking lately, which is nice because I've been on strike, and I've been told I'm not supposed to be cooking. That's how I am. But I was just out of everything vegetable. I mean, most of what I spent was in the produce department, and just restocking everything from just the basics, onion, celery, things like that. But I've been on a little bit of a bread making spree lately, and I don't know. That's what I'm waiting for. It smells. I can smell it now, so it's cooking. I've got 1 minute left on my timer, and I'm going to get up and grab my making Dutch apple bread. So I need to grab that out of the oven. Hopefully it'll be done. I need to check it because it messed up during the cooking process. Yeah, I think everybody's struggling right now globally. I agree with you, Trinson. Global currency is going haywire. And the funny thing is, a lot of these tariffs aren't even being enforced yet, but prices are going up everywhere. And I'm predicting people are going to have slim Christmases and things like that. Um, I don't think people are spending to spend right now. We're holding on tight. Hi, Kiki La. I'm going to add you to the list. Let me pop over. Do that. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen you in here before.
Citrus pork belly, and my third dish is a
It's my buzzer. The Mysteries of Babylon. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up sign. And Kiki, I have added you to the list. Let me go back to my start people here. And next up on the list is Viviana. Hi, Viviana. How are you doing? Hope this is finding you well.
We can turn this off.
No, I'll do it because I need to.
But it did leave.
I know. You just let me do the cooking. I'll be right back, everybody.
relax. Come in. Relax. There's a cable.
I'm obsessed with getting super things, and I just had to find out what makes them smell so amazing. Turns out it's thanks to award-winning perfumers and laundry scientists. They source clean and build a concentrated detergent that increases freshness and 4 times off daily coat, which explains why I'm not the only one who have absolutely up to my mark. It smells so good. You're really gonna smell this.
The corner fell off when I turned it. Sorry about that. I'm not good. If you go to my Pinterest board under Kathy Stafford, you'll see a little icon of a turtle. Under breads, this recipe's in there. Or just go to Pinterest and type in Dutch apple bread. And I substituted fresh figs for the nuts because I had them and didn't feel like crawling up the top of my cabinet and grabbing nuts out of the top. But anyways, the underlying card for you, Viviana, is you're going to have opportunities and choices to make with the Two of Swords. And I'm going to make sure I call in this card right because it's not marked. Quick reference, this number. Oh. Okay, I look it up and then I go, oh yeah, okay. The World card. It's the first card out in your reading, so I love it. The World card, and it is followed by you've got Major Arcana here. It's followed by the Stars card. So you're on a great path right now. You've got the world's working as you. Just want a great card in the deck, and your every wish is coming true. You've got the stars in your power behind you, and just things are working out. The center of the reading, I've got the Two of Cups. This is working in conjunction with others in partnerships. It's creative. It's you're using that beautiful energy. You do have a Five of Swords, so you have a little bit of infighting. This is mental fighting on your part. You're fighting with your truths. Stay true to yourself, of course. Always follow your heart. So if whatever's complexing you in your head, know your truth and stick with that. Hi, Jimmy. Lee, I will add you to the listing. Just no, I don't take questions. I'm doing general readings, but if you're thinking of something, it will most likely pop up in the cards. So, know that you do have a little bit of stuff on your mind, a little mental anguish going on. But, with the swords, this is that truth card. I'm always saying, just stand in your truth, follow your heart. You know what is best for you. And that'll allow you to let things go and move forward. But you have abundance here with this Ten of Cups. So, Ten of Cups, of course, the happy family abundance. And I love it. So it looks like things are going really good, really in your way. Right now, what's showing up is, of course, the underlying card of the reading was the Two of Swords. But options coming your way, decisions to make. You're not taking them blindly. You're using that intuitive powers you have and that truth that you need to stand by you. Maybe that's what this is what you're pondering is is options that you have coming up with this Two of Swords, both being Swords card, is making the decision of what opportunities are being presented and what direction you want to go. You have the Chariot card. Whatever direction you go, you're going to take off, and it's going to be great for you. You're going to be in control of what goes on. You get the Four of Cups. Yeah, here's another offer, but you're not going to feel left out in the cold in this situation. This situation is going to open the doors for you to work with other people in conjunction with things, in collaboration with people. So watch for those opportunities and know that they're coming. It's a really positive reading with just a couple little obstacles that are decision making obstacles for you. Take your time to make a decision. Don't jump on the first thing that sounds good. Follow your heart. You know your truth and what's going to be best for you, and that'll allow you to move forward in a very positive way. So next up we have Tony, and I need to go grab. Got the cards into my deck. I don't know how many of you follow Magistrate Tarot. I really love her work. She's out of Australia. And if you haven't followed her, check her out. She reads in a style very much like me, it's like a storytelling style. She's phenomenally accurate. My guides are in total alignment. I do a lot of sort of background opinion readings of what my guides are telling me when she reads, because she was reading all political. So if you're into political readings, she's really great. She's got a great sense of humor. And they're nice short videos. Are like 20-30 minute videos. She breaks them down one topic only, sometimes two. But she'll throw up practically the whole deck when she reads on a subject. So she's really fun to watch. If you haven't seen her, check her out and grab the Jenny that came in so I don't forget. I'm a little scattered today, if you hadn't noticed. That's typical of me nowadays. Part of it's because I've been so sick. Okay. Next up is Tony.
This originality, so well executed classics. Overall, I felt that the general offer was tremendous. Richard's pork belly, that was really hot. Stephanie Salvage, the chicharron, that was very nice, and also a very positive dish. Lisa and Antonia, a few things were just not as good as the others, and I think were strong across the board.
Your underlying card of this reading is the Moon's Secrets. Secrets around the moon.
Well, it seems to be clear from our favorite.
I do. Well, I'll read those in a minute. Looks like you've had maybe having a little bit of turmoil. I've got the Four of Wands, which is you're laying down to rest and reflecting on what's been going on in your past. And this is that warrior that comes back from war. He's laying on his coffin. He's survived the war. He's made it through the tough times, and he's just reflecting on the past and what he has gone through, what he's achieved, what directions he wants to go next. I do get the Page of Swords coming in, or the Page of Cups. No, it's the Page of Cups coming in. This is a message of emotional changes coming towards you. So there are going to be some changes coming towards you. That's followed by the Ace of Cups. So it's going to make your cup runneth over. So this is good news that messenger is bringing in, with abundance and your intuition, your creativity, all in play here. You are the Queen of. Oh no! This is the Empress. You are the Empress. So you have the Empress coming in. That's your power, your strength, your being able to take control of things, your higher spirit, and your hard work. So you're working hard in this period of time, just working on the grindstone, moving forward as you go through this. There is underlying secrets, around you with that underlying card, of course, which is making you feel like you're a little bit left out. And my guides are saying, but you're not. That's just, I think, a more of an emotional feeling that you're feeling like things are happening around you and you've been sort of left out. But no, I'm hearing no, because you're that Queen of Wands. You're that creative one. You have the knowledge, experience, the strength. You're an action person. You know how to get things done. So that's the energy that you're falling on. You're being guided on your path right now with the Hermit card. He's got your path lit and taking you into good directions. And you've got a new beginning. You've got the Fool card. You're going to take that leap of faith. So some opportunity is going to be coming your way. And they just tell me, got my Temperance card. Be temperate in it. It may take a little longer than you expect, but it is on its way. It's a beautiful cards. I love them. I will give you a call after the show and catch up with you because we haven't talked in a while. So let's get caught up.
You two for the judge's least favorite. Let's start with you, Lisa. Are you surprised?
I mean, in retrospect of my own dishes, I thought that my dishes were very strong. I did, however, taste Stephanie's and Richard's dishes, and the dishes were also very strong. So,
Today is my daughter's birthday. She's 43 today. Hard to believe I have a 43-year-old daughter. I'm so young.
a lot of experience cooking.
Yeah, I'm in my 60s.
6 years. I love creating food. You know, that.
It's hard to believe it. I think she's all of the front of her hair is turned gray now. It's actually really pretty.
Really, really sweet. To me, it totally overpowered the rest of the dish. Secondly, your dish is
It's very streaked.
more on the garnishes than on the cake itself.
Now, just as a question for you, how long in advance did you do those?
They came out from prior 3 minutes.
Next up is Snow Wolf.
My idea with the dish was kind of take a typical Puerto Rican meal where you have, your sofrito, your onions, your protein component, and your stomach. Make a really amazing balance.
That's what I mean. How did you feel things went?
Hope you're feeling good today, Snow Wolf.
I think that my vision views kind of used a little more cooking.
Well, you're not going to get harm from the pure Brussels beans. They were undercooked.
Actually, when I took them off the stove initially, they did seem soft. And I don't know, they did. I do enjoy my peas a little bit more on the Afghan side. At what point did you realize that they were indeed underdone? Honestly, not too early. Why? To make 3 different dishes that are served in the same plate. That was my intention. Not to
First
have
card out, the High Priest. That's your connection with spirit. I know you've been doing a lot of energy work lately and really connecting with spirit. It's followed by the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. Guys are saying this is towards your health. Your health is going to be improving, doing better. Also, financial opportunities are coming your way. Oh, that's funny, because we've been talking about that. The 9 of Cups. You've got abundance coming your way too. So here's that abundance card. So I think that what you've been looking for, I think you guys are going to find that. I get the Knight of Swords. This is taking charge, moving forward with plans. So it looks like the things you've been wanting to achieve, it is going to come forth. Those opportunities are finding their way to you, and you get the Knight of Cups. This is that emotional card that using your intuition, that finding that perfect fit, that flow that you're wanting. And he's a steady knight, and I think things are looking really good. Underlying card of the deck. Oh, you're gonna have multiple choices, opportunities. Follow your heart, follow your gut instinct when you're making decisions as that they present themselves. You have got the judgment card. So Michael's up there looking over you. It's going to find balance and justice in that. Be forewarned, though, there may be some heartbreak in something that presents itself. So watch for that. But your hard work is going to pay off. So be diligent in your efforts of what you're pursuing right now. Love it. He's going to ask me about this later, and I'm not going to remember the cards. You know that, don't you? I don't know what that heartbreak is. Maybe it's an opportunity that you just too little, too late. It slipped out. Somebody jumped on it before you did. I don't know. I like that was the card you were questioning. Next up, Trend Zone. And how are you doing? I am so sorry I missed you the last couple times I was reading. I felt so bad because I had done a very short program and I said I was going to stay to 1 hour last time, and so I stuck to my guns. And yeah, I had to go because I'm still recovering from post surgery, and I've been tired lately. So, but I'm doing better. Every day is getting a little better. What is it? Told to change that. We're gonna get the Alice in Wonderland deck Trend Zone. We'll make this fun. I haven't used this deck in a while. I can't find my cards. I had them in the hospital with me, and that the oneness cards that I like to use so much. So I have reordered them. Like I ordered 2 packs of them today. So hopefully they'll get here quickly because I miss that deck. And my husband brought my stuff home and unpacked it for me. So it's probably someplace in the bedroom, and I just haven't found it yet. So I had another deck too that was brand new that I know I packed them and had to bring them home, but I don't know what happened to them. Well, the underlying card of your reading is the Four of Wands, that you have a strong foundation. So let's see where that takes us. You're coming into this reading with a lot of fire energy with that Knight of Wands. You're just charging forward with things right now. So I think work is picking up. I hear you're actually busy right now. Things are moving very quickly in a very positive way for you. So you've got that Eight of Wands moving forward, moving quickly. You've got a lot of fire energy in your reading because I've got 3 fire cards right off the bat. The center of the reading is that Ace of Pentacles, of course, you with the Midas touch. So yeah, opportunity. Things are looking good for you. Things are moving back in a very positive direction for you. And it is telling you a message of prosperity coming your way. So you're getting those jobs, those contracts, however you do that. It is good. You can be your own obstacle occasionally, though. So you have the Nine of Wands here, but you will move past this energy and you will take charge of it. So, don't be your own obstacle. Things, look things through. Don't overbook yourself, and move forward. Hello, James. Welcome to the room, and I will add you to the list when I'm done with this. In fact, I have one before you, and you're the magician, Trend Zone. You know that, Gerald. Yeah, you're the magician. You know how to manifest things in your life, and you do a great job doing it. Of course, you and your Midas touch always move in a very positive direction. Like I said, you've got a great foundation that you're working for. You know how to look for opportunities and make them financially successful for you. Um, we have the Ten of Wands. You do feel burdened at times because you take on more than you can chew. Yeah, you get it all done though. But you do take spend a lot of time working really hard, and it can be burdensome at times. So sometimes you need to stop and let your hair down and enjoy life. I have the Seven of Pentacles, but you reap what you sow, and that's that. Of course, your Midas touch. You can get abundance coming towards you. You plant those seeds, you get those jobs, you create your own destiny, and it always pays off for you because you're living life with the Wheel of Fortune. So, what can I say? You always get great cards, Trinzone. I always love reading for you because it's always consistent. I rarely have negative readings for you. A few obstacles here or there. You're human. I think. With these great cards, maybe not. So, anyways, I am so glad to see you in the room, and I'm so glad I finally got to read for you after the last two times I missed you. So, thanks for coming in, Gerald, and you have a great day. You're relaxing, great. You get some sunshine, and we're going to be 101 today with 10-mile-an-hour winds. It's making it feel a degree hotter. When was it? Wind heat index would say wind chill, but there's no chill in the wind here. So I'm in the Central Valley of California, so we get pretty hot here. But 101 on June 1st, but we've been 100 for the last 2 days. So I don't like hundreds in May. So it's not fun. So next person up is Kiki Law. So do you work in law, Kiki? I was a paralegal in my previous life before retirement. And I worked in family law. And I don't read on law. But I am a huge political law buff. Okay, Kiki. I love these Alice in Wonderland cards. They're so fun. The underlying card of the reading is Humpty Dumpty. It's the King of Swords. Always reminds me of Humpty Dumpty, though. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. The King of Swords. This is a king that's strong, he's powerful. He stands in his truth. He takes charge of his kingdom and his world. You're moving into this reading with, and I know you're new to the channel, is the Devil card. And the Devil card is not necessarily a negative card. Well, it can be a negative card, but it doesn't mean the devil's in your life. It means there's greed and avarice, or somebody with an addictive personality, somebody that may be trying to control you, overbearing in your life. So be forewarned that you have some negative energy around you, somebody that's maybe trying to suppress you or put you down or make decisions for you. It is followed by the Four of Swords. This Four of Swords is a card of contemplation, where it's the warrior comes home. Normally, it would be a warrior laying on his coffin after battle, contemplating what he's gone through and where he wants to go next. And in this card, he's sitting under the tree in contemplation. The sword is like looking at your truth, the truth of your past and the truth of your future, following your heart with that truth and which direction you want to go. Right in the center of the reading, you're waiting for your ships to come in. So you have new opportunities, new ideas, new something coming in. You're waiting for that fruition to come in with this Three of Wands. Wands is an action card. So when those ships come in, you will take action, and that will be positive opportunity for you. It is followed by the King of Wands. Also, the King of Wands is that he's an idealist. He is creative. He's strong. He's powerful. He's a fire energy. He takes a lot of action um, as he takes care of his kingdom, and he rules with creativity, with knowledge and great intuition. So that's a great card for you. And I think this is representative of your energy. You have a lot of that king energy that I'm feeling coming from you. Um, there is judgment here. This is a positive card for you, though. This is judgment going your way. So if you're in a legal battle or a legal situation or working on something in a legal aspect, the judgment is going to be very positive. It's got the light shining around it. And I'm feeling a very positive energy coming off this card. Like I said, you have the King of Swords on your side. This is the King of Truth, the strength, the power. This is one that rules with an iron fist. Doesn't take a bunch of BS from anybody. And he stands in that positive power. It's followed by the moon. There are some things working in the shadow. You may be working on something from your past. That's come back to haunt you a little bit that you need to work through, but this is something you can work through and let go of. Let's see what comes there. Oh, you are the Queen of Wands. I love it when the kings and the queens, this is you in your strength, your power, using your creativity, your idealism, your knowledge to get things done. This is a queen that's extremely intuitive, and she knows how to follow and take action on things as they present themselves. So you are running in some really strong firepower energy. I wonder if you are a fire sign. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is an indication that you have prosperity coming your way. So that's really positive. So things are going to come out looking really good for you financially. And you have the Seven of Cups. You're going to have a lot of decisions to make. This is that manifestation card. A lot of choices. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way do you want to go? So opportunities and options are going to be very available, but you'll follow your gut instincts with that fire energy and know exactly what to do. And this is the final card. Justice. Justice is finding your way. I love it when judgment and judgment both come in the same reading, because this is telling me you are on a path of justice and order and balance in your life. So it is bringing balance to your life. So things are looking great. This is a wonderful reading. I love the cards. A few little obstacles along the way, but starting out with somebody trying to suppress your energy or try to make decisions for you, or get you to do what they want to do instead of following your own heart. I always say follow your own gut instincts. You know what's best for you and the decisions you need to make. So blessings to you, and I hope that helps. And I am at the hour and a half mark, and I have one last reading. Perfect timing, because I gave myself an hour and a half today, and I didn't even tell you guys that. And that was James Berry. And welcome to the room. If you like the program and you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. So I'm trying to build this channel back up after I've been on sabbaticals for my health. A couple of them this last 2 years. So I'm in the process of rebuilding the channel back up. Lost about 50% of my viewers just being off. I was off for about a year and a half before I came back with a lot of health issues, which I now have finally got resolved. So things are going good. If you want to help support the channel, at the top I have pinned my my PayPal account is ourstaff@gmail.com. There's a link on the top of the page that you can link into. Donations are very appreciated right now. Donations are going to. Thank you, Viviana. And Viviana just posted it too. I'm using donations right now to help pay my medical expenses off, because I just spent a month in the hospital, as my followers know. So, oh, thank you, James. Okay, and for James, see what we got coming up for you. The underlying card of the reading for you, James, is Justice. So I love that. Anyway, as we're coming into this reading, we are coming in with that Queen of Swords. This is a sharp-tongued queen. She doesn't take guff from anybody. She rules her house and her emperor with a sharp fist. And she is a strong, powerful woman. It can be raised woman, man. It can be representative of your energy. And my guides are saying, yes, you have that sharpness about you. You don't diddle daddle. You stand in your truth. You stand in your knowledge. You know what you want. You tend to be precise on it. You don't take a lot of BS from people. You're not a game player. You have the Knight of Cups in him. This is a slow moving knight. He's a steady knight. He can be considered a false knight sometimes, but he is moving steadily through. This is emotional energy that's moving towards you, that you're working through right now as you move forward. He's bringing you a message of change, of flow, of abundance coming towards you. But he is a slower moving knight, and he's a steady knight, and he's just walking his way gently through that. You have the Ace of Wands. This is a positive card. This is a fire card. This is an action-taking card where you're going to step up to the plate right in the center of your reading. This is your fire energy. This is your lion energy, your warrior energy. This is how you use your creativity, your knowledge, your strength, your intuition to drive you. And it's going to bring very positive things for you. It's followed by the King of Cups. This is that king. He's an emotional king, but he has abundance in his life. He's water. He's riding the tides in this deck on his magic carpet, on the things, going with the flow of life. And he's using his intuition, his spiritualness, his connection with spirit to move and help guide him through this journey. And you are a magician. You make things happen. You're creative. You're insightful. You can conjure up what you want to happen in your life, and you're a visionary. And that's what the magician does. And you make things happen going forward into. That's probably why we get this justice card. This allows you to find justice, balance in your life as you move forward. And here's another manifestation card with that Seven of Cups. Manifesting. You have lots of options, lots of choices, lots of cups to fill with the Seven of Cups of choices and dreams that you want to fulfill. Your cups are full, and you will be moving forward to find your way through this. I get that Knight of Pentacles. This is the knight that's moving forward. He's a slow moving knight, but he's a steady knight. He's telling you that finances are coming your way. It's slow moving, so it's not going to be fast action, tons of abundance of money coming quickly, but it will be steady. So whatever direction you're going financially is just going to be a nice steady flow. You're not going to have a lot of struggles. There is some infighting around you with this Five of Wands, so this can be inner conflict. This big conflicts within your family, but it's a false fight. It's sort of a we're just not getting along type fight. If you look at the details of the card, they're all look like they're fighting with their wands and hitting each other, but it's more of a play fight. If they're just going through the motions and nobody's getting hurt. So realize that there is some conflict around you. You can stop that, get it organized, and move forward. You have the Two of Wands moving energy, and the Two of Wands is also an action card. It's options coming your way. You're looking out in the horizon. A lot of times this will be you're looking across the seas and waiting for the ships that are out there in the distance. It's not the Three of Wands where the ships are coming in, but you're looking for those opportunities, and the opportunities will present themselves and allow you to make that decision. Wands are always action cards. They're always cards that you're moving forward. You're going to take an action. And it is followed by the Empress. So this is the Empress, pregnancy with new ideas. The Empress usually is depicted as a woman in pregnancy that's giving that hasn't given birth yet, but she also has her book, her wand in her hand. She's moving forward, and it's a positive card. It's opportunities once again. So very positive reading. It looks like you've got a lot of fire energy going your way, a lot of strength, power, imagination galore as you move through this. You are a manifester. So anything that you want to manifest into your life, just put it out there in the universe and it will deliver it back. Um, the money seems to be coming in on a steady pace. So financially, you're not going to be burdened. There's no burden cards here in that. A little bit of inner conflict, but it's just infighting. It's things that can be easily resolved. It's the petty type of fighting that nothing big to fight over. So, anyways, I hope that makes sense to you. I will be back on next week. I'm going to try to come back on every Sunday. If I don't show up, it's because I'm having a bad week. I am still healing after 3 surgeries, and it's hit and miss from day to day. I was not feeling good most of the weekend. I woke up feeling great today. Baked my bread. The corner fell off when I turned my loaf. Tasty though. So, anyways, if you're interested in the Dutch bread, apple bread that I made, it is posted on my Pinterest under Kathy Stafford. My little icon's like a turtle cake. It was actually it's a picture of the cake that my daughter ordered for my wedding. It was really cute. It was 2 turtles dressed as a bride and groom. And she has a friend that she went to high school with that is a pastry baker, so, and has her own business um, there in town. And she made that for me. And of course, my daughter, um, very popular, and everybody knows me because I was, the band mom and the drill team mom and, and all that. So they're always, I'm always running. I'm Crystal's mom, by the way. I don't have my own identity when I go into town, and her friends see me. So, anyways, I'm still just Crystal's mom. So, anyways, I had a really great time. It was so nice to read for everybody, and I did pretty good. I did an hour today. Wow, these are records for me. Usually I babble on and babble on and babble on. I am going to pull another postcard from Spirit to set the tone for the ending of the reading. I love these cards. Always have such good messages. Yeah. It says, with love, says, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything actually as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical exception. Acceptance. I lost my place. I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. Okay, here it is. Let go of the unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are and not as how you'd like them to be. You'd be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force change or manipulate the circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you. Face it with your eyes fully open, and then you can decide stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is a key to freedom and opens the doors to real opportunities waiting to be discovered, and set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, and always and forever. I think that's a new card too. I don't think I've read that one before. Praising decks. I love this deck. Anyways, everybody have a great weekend. Memorial weekend was last weekend. It's usually this weekend. Throws me off because all the kids in my family are born on the beginning of holidays. My daughter was born Memorial Day weekend. My nephew Anthony, the one that I raised, was born on the 3rd of July, and my other nephew that my mom raised was born on the day before Easter. And so it's always easy to remember birthdays because they're always right on top of the holidays. So, anyways, everybody have a great week, rest of your weekend, a beautiful Sunday, and enjoy this wonderful weather we're having nationwide. And I will see you next week.